Quarter 3, English Grade 1, Unit 12, What do we wear? Today's lesson will be studying beginning vowels I, O, and U. Let's have a quick look at our lesson index for today. First, we will review our previous lesson using to and just right. Then, our lesson will be on the beginning vowels I, O, and U. After that, the objective of our lesson, students will be able to say the words with the beginning vowels I, O, and U. Finally, our classwork and homework will be on workbook page 47 and 48. Let's begin with our review section. Using to and just right. Picture number 1. Her t-shirt is too small. Her shoes are just right. Her skirt is too small. Very easy. Let's look at picture number 2. Her jeans are just right. Her hat is just right. Her t-shirt is too big. So remember, boys and girls, we use to before an adjective to show that it will not work. For example, too small means it is not big enough to work correctly. Or if it is too tight, we know it is going to squish us because it will not fit correctly. If we use it for anything else, for example, we say this shirt is too red, then maybe we just don't like that shirt has so much red color on it. So remember, the word to before an adjective means it will not work. We use the phrase just right to show that something is perfect. If we say just right, it means it is not too big and it is not too small, and it is the correct size for what we need. Perhaps we say the color is just right. Again, that means we really like the colors. If we say the shirt fits just right, that means it is not too big and not too small. Let us begin with our lesson for today. We'll be focusing on the beginning vowels I, O, and U. Remember, those are the names of the letters. When we use them in the beginning of the word, we use the correct sound. I will change to E. O will change to A. And U will change to A. If you remember the sounds, A for umbrella, A for octopus, E for igloo. We've practiced these before in grade 1 and in K3. So hopefully this one will go quickly and easy. Make sure you practice your reading with each of the short stories. Let us begin with beginning vowel I. Boys and girls, please listen to the story first, and after you will read the story together with Teacher David. Remember, E is the sound you hear at the beginning of the word eel. Let's read. There is an insect in my drink, and it is giving me a wink. Okay, if we can see the story, there's a little girl. She's got something in her drink. It's an insect. You remember, insect is a name for different types of bugs. So maybe it's a ant, maybe it's a spider. I don't know. Okay. So, let's read the sentences together. We'll do one sentence at a time. Remember, teacher first and you second. Let's begin. There is an insect in my drink, and it is giving me a wink. All right, try and read the full story in one go and you will hear the rhyming words. One more time, please listen. There is an insect in my drink and it is giving me a wink. Drink and wink rhyme so it sounds nice too. Boys and girls, I want you to practice reading this story alone 2 times right now. Please pause the video until you are finished. Let's look at some more words that begin with the letter I and the sound E. Ink, number 1. Practice with teacher, ink. Number 2, iguana. Number 3, inside. Number 4, igloo. Number 5, insects. Number 6, eel. Number 7, India. And number 8, itch. Okay, boys and girls, I think you know most of these words. The only 3 tricky ones may be number 6, 7, and 8. So number 6, ill, is when you are feeling sick. If you are sick, you are ill with a disease. If we look at number 7, it is the country of India, where they give us tasty foods like curry and spices. And the last one, number 8, itch. If a mosquito bites you and you need to scratch it, it is itchy. I have an itch to scratch where the mosquito bit me. Okay, practice saying these words some more if you need some help. If you're ready to go, let's go to the next letter. Let's move on to the beginning vowel O. Remember, boys and girls, is the sound that you hear at the beginning of the word orange. Orange. Nice and easy. First, let's listen to the story. Riding on an ostrich is not much fun. He'll throw you right off before you've begun. Oh no, that's poor little boy's trying to ride on an ostrich. And if the ostrich gets angry, he will just throw him off and he will land on the ground. Okay, nice and easy story, boys and girls. Let's read one sentence at a time. Teacher first and you second. Let's go. Riding on an ostrich is not much fun. He'll throw you right off before you've begun. Okay, very nice, boys and girls. I want you to listen one more time and then practice reading the story 2 times alone. After you finish listening, please remember to pause the video while you practice your reading. Last time, let's try and read the full story. Riding on an ostrich is not much fun. He'll throw you right off before you've begun. Okay, boys and girls, please read the story 2 times and pause the video now. Alright, boys and girls, here's some extra words that use the beginning vowel O. Let's look at number 1 first. Ocean. Does that make the correct beginning vowel sound? Listen carefully, boys and girls. Ocean. Ocean. If we look at word number 2, octopus. Or for example, in our story, we said orange. Octopus, orange. Orange. Ocean makes a different sound, and that's what we call the long vowel O that we learned in K3. So please, boys and girls, number 1 is not correct. Let's focus on the rest of the words. Number 2, practice with teacher, octopus. Let's keep going. Number 3, ox. Number 4, orange. Number 5, olive. Number 6, ostrich. Number 7, onion. Number 8, owl. And number 9, oil. Okay, boys and girls, very good practice. If you want to practice these words some more, please rewind the video and practice one more time. If you are ready, let's go to the next letter. Let's go on to our last letter, the beginning vowel U. And remember, is the sound that you hear at the beginning of the word up. Up. Okay, let's read the story. Teacher will read it alone first, so please listen. Come under my umbrella. There's room for 2. My umbrella is big enough for me and you. Okay, a nice poem again. Let's read it sentence for sentence. They're a little bit longer, so let's go slowly. Teacher first, and you second. Come under my umbrella. There's room for 2. My umbrella is big enough for me and you. Okay, good practice, boys and girls. Last time, teacher's going to read it alone, and then I want you to read the story 2 times. Let's begin. Listen first. Come under my umbrella. There's room for 2. My umbrella is big enough for me and you. Okay, boys and girls, please pause the video now and practice reading the story 2 times. All right, boys and girls, let's look at the last piece. It asks us, say out loud. Say out loud the names of the pictures and listen to the sound at the beginning. Do you know what the first word is? We've done this preposition before. Where is the cat going? Very good. It's up the tree. Remember, it's the sound and a p sound. Up. Let's look at picture number 2. Can you see that kitty? Is he a pretty kitty? Alright, he's looking a little bit dirty and scruffy, so the picture says he is ugly. Remember, it's the same sound, and the g, l, e, because the y at the end makes a long vowel e sound. Ugly. Alright, and the last one, if you are not happy, we say you are unhappy. Practice again. Unhappy. Alright, let's have a look at some more words with the beginning vowel U. Let's look at our last few words for today. Again, teacher disagrees with answer number 1. Remember, is the sound for up. Up. And number 1, it says United States. It does have the beginning letter U, but it's the wrong sound. So be careful, because United States of America, the U is the long U sound. Same for number 2, unicycle. Remember when we did vehicles? A unicycle is a bicycle with only 1 wheel. Let's try number 3. Listen and practice with teacher. Unhappy. One more time. Unhappy. Number 4. upside down. Number 5, earn. Number 6, underwear. Number 7, uppercase. And number 8, us. All right, boys and girls, some tricky words here. For example, number 4, upside down. So if my head is supposed to be at the top and my feet are at the bottom, the upside, which is my head, goes down and my feet go up. Means I'm upside down, not the correct way up. Number 5 is an urn. It's a type of vase that we use. Number 7, uppercase is what some teachers call capital letters. And of course, the pronoun us means me and my friends. Okay. If you want to practice any more of these words or stories, boys and girls, please rewind the video and play and practice one more time. Let's move over into our classwork section. So please prepare your workbook on page 47. Here we go, boys and girls. Open your workbook on page 47. Please remember to write your name, class, and date at the top of the page. So this is part 1. Write I in the blanks to make sense of the sentence, and then read the sentence out loud. So look for the blanks, boys and girls, and try and think what is the word with the beginning vowel I. And if we look at number 2, write the words on the lines based on the picture shown. So if we read the instructions, there are 4 things in this picture that begin with the short O sound, the ah sound. Write the words before. So there's 3 animals and 1 fruit, and there's 4 things with the letter O. If you cannot remember the spelling, please watch this video again or look in your textbook to see if you can find the correct answers. Boys and girls, you will have 5 minutes to complete this exercise. So please pause this video now, and when you're finished, unpause the video. Alright everybody, let's go on to our homework section. Alright boys and girls, your homework will be on workbook page 48. So let's read first. Open your workbook on page 48 and write your name, class, and date. In part 1 here, write the letter U in the blanks to make sense of the sentence, and then read the sentence out loud. Part 2 says say and circle. Circle in red the things that begin with the E sound. Circle in blue the things that begin with the Ah sound. Circle in green the things that begin with the sound. So look carefully, boys and girls. There are 6 pictures, and you will need 3 color pencils, red, blue, and green. If you do not have colored pencils, please use a circle for red, a square for blue, and a star for green. That way, even if you do not have the colors, teacher can still see if you're using the correct sound for the words. Alright, so if you need some help with these words again, girls, please rewind the video and listen to the stories and look at the vocabulary. Boys and girls, this is homework, so please remember that when you are finished with this, please send a picture of workbook page 47 and workbook page 48 to Classroom Dojo. Not Classroom Dojo, Google Classroom. Sorry, Google Classrooms. So lastly, let's do a mini review with the beginning vowels I, O, and U. So boys and girls, I want you to say out loud 5 words that begin with each of the letters studied today. Students studying at home, make sure you listen carefully and then you practice the words on the video and ask mommy or daddy to help if they can. Students in Classroom with Teacher David will pause the video now and he will ask certain students to see if they can remember any words that begin with the I, O, and U sound. Well done, everybody. Good work today, and thank you for watching, and I appreciate your attention. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye-bye.